What is up? Hope you're having an excellent day out there, and welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. If it's your first time on the channel, my name is Steven, and we are finally checking out Ron White, I Got Thrown Out of a Bar. Now, I've checked out Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Jeff Foxworthy, and y'all said this is the fourth member of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, so I cannot wait to dig into it. If you're looking for my other comedy or non-music related reactions, go to our homepage, scroll down the playlist B-Side Bangers, and you can find them all there. All right, guys, a couple ways you can support the channel. The main way is to become a channel member right here on YouTube. Now, this gives you access to members-only videos and other exclusive perks. As of now, I have over 100 members-only videos. If you want to see what's there, go to our homepage, scroll down the playlist Members Only. If you dig what I'm doing, you can head on over to Buy Me a Coffee as well. No obligations, no expectations, and it's always appreciated. Shout out to the channel members. You all are absolutely amazing and allow me to keep doing this. Hey, I'm ready for this, or I'm not. I don't know. Y'all said he was wild, but I'm ready to laugh and have some fun. Without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. Ron White, I Got Thrown Out of a Bar. I'm nervous. Y'all said he was wild with it. If you haven't seen my reactions, like I said, to Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy, or Larry the Cable Guy, or any other comedy, go to our homepage, scroll down the playlist B-Side Bangers, and they're all there. This is the fourth member of Blue Collar Comedy Tour, so I don't know. All right, y'all. Let's roll.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Everybody's hyped off that.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together. And I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse, and beat off. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy.
He's wild. Oh no.
For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat. I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. It's in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club. I'm like, oh, really? The only way we could tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours.
Roasted him.
And he got off.
What's up with my man's little smile? Hey, he's got nice teeth. I bet them are fake right there.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers.
He's
says,
a big
"You're
dude."
out of here." I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter.
Let's go.
And I was wrong. They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there.
Hey, I wonder if my man's. I wonder if this is a true story. Who was it y'all said? Oh yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. We checked him out a couple times here on the channel, and y'all said a lot of his stories come from true stuff. So I wonder if this is a true story, man. Hey, I love his nonchalant. He's up there, I guess, drinking. It looks like some scotch or something, or bourbon. I don't know. He's smoking a cigarette. He's clearly the wild one of the bunch. No doubt about that.
It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
Let's go.
The cop says, Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public. I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want.
Hey, he might have a valid excuse there. Hey, this reminds me, man, me and my pops always used to watch that show, Cops. The people on that show was crazy. I don't know if that's still on TV, but that always cracked me up.
Into public. I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them.
Hey.
Well, he didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on. There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep 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 This part takes a while. Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story.
Oh, snap.
When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling, I believe. And the drunken public charge in Fritch, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town.
Hey, what's so interesting now that I'm seeing him, and like I said, I saw Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Jeff Foxworthy. I need to check out some of their stuff that they did on tour together because they all have different styles. And I'd say he's the oddball of the bunch. He's the more like a wild card. But I bet some of their tour stuff, if they did it all together, was super cool. Y'all shoot down those recommendations in the comment section. He's wild, though. He definitely has that. I don't know if he's drunk right now. He appears to be a little tipsy right now. Whoopsie.
I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people.
Whoa.
We've met. He takes me to jail, and when we get there, he asks me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad.
I think somebody said that's what he goes by. Somebody told me in the comment section. So I don't know if this is like the origin story to that or what.
17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose. This cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
Hey, I definitely got to check out more from him. I believe y'all said he goes by Tater Salad. So I'm wondering if that's true and that's actually how he got the name. Hey, he's definitely got a wild delivery. I don't know if that story's true or not, but he's crazy with it, man. Hey, y'all shoot down the comments. Like I said, I need to check out the 4 of them together. My man here, he seemed a little tipsy during the show. I don't know if that was real alcohol or he was just up there. But definitely hilarious, man. I can't wait to check out more. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, he out here talking about I have the right to remain silent, but I don't have the ability. Hey, I know a few people that's been going through that a time or two. That might be the most epic line ever. I loved it. Like I said, shoot down the comments. Let me know what's next from him. All right, guys, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. hit that notification bell so when I release more content, you all get it. Thanks so much for hanging out, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.